Check 1 2.
Welcome.
Yeah, love that shit.
Yeah,
We're just gonna keep that bad boy in. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Dougie McDoubles. Next to me is the greatest co-host and best pal I could ever ask for. I got Ray Blanco in the building, man. It is an honor to have you here. As you just said, you're right. It is. I love this podcast. It's the best excuse to hang out, man.
Just documents our friendship.
100. Yeah, it's the best part of our conversations now. Like, it's the best part of my day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We learned so much about each other that probably never would have came up otherwise.
Yeah. 100%. Oh, man.
So good.
Love you,
I also
man.
love this fucking shirt you're wearing.
Dude, of course.
That's one of my, I've always loved, was it Frog and Toad, right?
Yes.
I always loved the books as a kid. That's one of my favorite panels ever.
Yes, dude.
It's good.
Five Below.
Five Below?
Yeah.
That's fucking classic.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. It's one of my favorites. Shout out to Shallow. We got it in Branson.
Hell yeah.
Man, we don't really have the most topics today, but without a doubt, we just want to thank you so much to the fans for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Go ahead and hit us over on the old Patreon. Over a bajillion hours of content over there. We got gaming stuff, we got music stuff, we got vlog stuff eventually. A lot of things are coming, let me tell you. I know you're not that good with actors.
Okay.
I know you're not that good with actors, but I want to know, who would you cast as certain members of your Justice League? Okay, so I'm gonna give
That's
you
a tough game to play.
and you can just go by the person that played this if in your head, you know what I mean? If you know like a movie or something, and my brain will be like, oh, this actor.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay, Aquaman.
My Aquaman. The kid that played Malfoy.
Really?
I just was trying to think of the first blonde person that came to head.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I can't steal yours. Yours is way better. But
No, you can easily steal mine. Alan Richardson's a great one.
it's the best possible one, I think.
Or Glenn Powell if they don't give him Booster Gold.
I just hate his face. I don't like Glenn Powell's face. Something about it just...
That's what makes him a really good Booster Gold. Because in the future, no one fucks with him.
Yeah, he's kind of a loser.
And then when he comes back, everyone's like, yo, who's this handsome fucking great guy? It's like Guy Garner when he comes back, like, oh!
No, they still pretty much fucking say, who's this goddamn loser? They do. Everybody... Booster's whole story, man. Everybody thinks he's a fucking loser sellout until Nightwing becomes Batman when Batman goes missing.
Uh-huh.
And he's going through Batman's files one night on Batgirl. And he sees photos that the Joker took the night that he shot and paralyzed Barbara Gordon. And for one of Booster's arcs, like Rip Hunter, who is in this story, he's like trying to show to Booster that you can't change the past. Certain events always happen that way. So he tries to interfere with Barbara getting shot. And he does it over and over and over again. And every time, like, the Joker beats his ass and paralyzes her. And so Dick Grayson,
has proof.
Yeah, he sees these photos and he's like, Booster, what the fuck is this? And Booster has to tell Dick Grayson, he's like, I'm a time cop. Like, I'm keeping all this shit intact.
Like, I
have to act like this. Because if like my time villains know that it's actually me, like they can go back and just erase me, and I never existed. I was never born. So I have to be this bumbling idiot so no one would ever suspect me. And so then Dick's like, damn, never knew that shit. And he's like the only one in my knowledge that ever like acknowledges and knows that Booster's like that dude in the background.
Fuck, dude, I had no idea.
Dude, that's one of my favorite comic issues that I've read. Like, that whole Booster run with Rip Hunter and shit is so good.
Oh, dude.
Especially when it comes back later and Dick Grayson, like, asks the Booster what's up. Oh, man, it's so fucking good.
Here's the thing. I've read a couple of comics with Rip in it. Just like seen, like, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Of comic shorts or runs or whatever.
Right.
I loved DC Legend of Tomorrow. Did you watch that on the CW?
No, I didn't.
It was him. He was in it.
Booster?
No, Rip.
Rip, okay.
He's the captain, and he brings in Captain Cold and Heatwave from The Flash, the two dudes from Prison Break.
Okay.
He brings in Black Canary, whoever the blonde chick is in the Arrowverse that became. I can't even think of her fucking name. I'm so fucking. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't have any
Arrowverse knowledge at all.
Did you watch any of them? Any of that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay,
I don't think so. Supergirl.
I think it was like White Canary. Nice. They end up like finding Vixen, Captain Atom, who's played by Brandon Routh,
Right.
Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Okay.
He dies in season 1. Spoiler.
Fucking spoilers.
And then he never comes back.
Oh, never?
Never.
Okay.
Never. Yeah, dude, it's a very, very good show. They go through different times, and every episode they go back in time. Every episode they're in a different time period, and it's beautiful.
That's crazy.
It's fucking amazing. The show,
Never even heard about it.
like 5 seasons.
5 seasons?
Dude, I'm telling you, such an
Never even heard about it.
such an underrated show on CW. Like,
Man, I may have to look it up.
it was genuinely not terrible.
Really?
They were even in the crossover event, like with all of it. Like they were,
yeah.
yeah. Like they were still like a big deal throughout it.
That's cool. I never even heard about it.
DC Legend of Tomorrow was heavily underrated. I liked it better than Supergirl. I won't lie to you. Just based off the, they did.
Right.
Because they go back and meet the Justice Society.
Oh, right.
And they get the ever-living shit beat out of them. Because they're like, we're not trying to fight you. And they're like, we don't give a fuck. And then they actually try to fight them. And then they get their asses handed on a plate. Bro. It's just embarrassing. Like, it's so good. And then finally, I think Vixen shows up. I think she's in that time period. And she goes with them. It's so fucking great, bro. An impeccable fucking show.
I have to look it up now.
Now let's get into some topics real quick. Yes.
Yeah. Have you watched Invincible?
Yes.
Episode 4. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
That shit was nuts.
The mid-season finale of Invincible season 2 has just been released, and it was a shit show of a massacre, like in the best way possible, and also. Yes. I hear not in the best way. Like so they cut some stuff out in the comics, right?
Yeah, they cut some stuff and changed some stuff.
Okay.
They cut out a big chase scene, which I really liked, because it was very had a lot of tension, had a lot of edge of your seat type shit that I thought would have worked really well in animation. You know, it was like he was supposed to take Andressa and Oliver and fly them to the cave, but he was supposed to get chased by Lucan, I think, is the black guy, the black Viltrumite.
Yes.
So Lucan was supposed to chase him, and Lucan catches him, and it's a whole thing. So that was cut, which whatever. It's whatever. It's still a good product.
Yeah.
But then the final fight was a bit less gory somehow than the comics. You know, even with all the crazy shit that they did, there's like way less blood and stuff than specifically the one shot, right, where Nolan is punching the guy, and then the old lady is like punch a mark in the stomach, and they still frame it.
Yes.
So that's straight from the comics, the poses and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But there's like a 10% of the blood. Like at that point, Nolan's half of his body, his suit is ripped off. Like he's covered in blood, like his face and stuff even, I think. The same with Mark and the whoever, it was just way less bloody, which is weird for Invincible, I thought.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions because I want spoilers based off the book.
Oh, you do?
Of the series.
Yeah. Which at this point, spoilers from the book, the show's been pretty different in a lot of ways.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily spoiling the show.
Right. So it's more of questions for me.
Okay.
Battle Beast, does he come back by now? By season 2, does he come back?
By season 2? No. Battle Beast, I can tell you when he comes back.
Probably season 3 or maybe season 4.
Okay. Well, it'll be season 3, I think. So the book teaser where he said, Mark, read my books, and they show his books. Yes. And there's like ways to beat the Viltrumites. Battle Beast comes back when they recruit those people. Okay. Then Battle Beast comes in.
Speaking of that, his books. I know a little bit of it because there's one of his books, it talks about the creatures that are able to kill Viltrumites.
The Ragnar.
Yes. Are we seeing those season 2, you think? Are we
No.
Are we going to be in a recruiting phase in season 2, or is that going to be like at the very end of season 2? It's going to be like how the end of Spider-Verse was, where Gwen Stacy was like, "I'm getting a team to go save Peter or Miles." Is it going to be something like that?
No, it'll be later because so Nolan at this point is caught by the Viltrumites. He's going to be executed as soon as he's like recovered to full health.
Okay,
because that's like their way of doing things.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait. Okay.
They make him recover to full health, and then they kill him because they want to give him like a a fight, like a fighting chance or something. I don't know what the deal is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like the way their society does things.
Okay. That's so fucked.
It's so weird.
That's awesome. Okay.
So here's where the Ragnar will come in. Alan will be coming to Earth to talk to Invincible.
Okay.
And Alan will see the Viltrumite ship. Okay? And I think he knows Nolan is on it for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And so he gets captured. Because at this point, he'll recover and stuff, and he's fine. So he'll get captured by them. But he's buffed up. And him and Nolan spend like 10 months on this prison ship before they break out. And then I think at that point they talk about all of the ways that they could beat the Viltrumites or something, because Alan has telepathy.
Yes.
So they just talk the whole time. And then they'll go recruiting. And then like Battle Beast shows up again, and then the Ragnars will eventually come in.
Oh, okay.
Through
So
that.
okay.
Yeah. Nolan and Alan like form a friendship in prison or whatever, and then they like he agrees to come to the coalition and help or whatever, and yeah, which I don't know, because like it could be so fucking different.
Right. It could be
be crazy different.
Which is completely understandable. Okay, so now my next question is: season 2, does Rex die?
I was wrong about Rex dying. Okay, because originally I had to think really hard. I thought Rex died to the Lizard League. I thought the Lizard League killed him, but he went out like in a really badass way, killing all of the Lizard League. Okay. Like he just exploded himself or something. But it wasn't. He dies to the Viltrumites. Good. He dies in a really badass way. He will die during the Invincible War.
Okay, so season 3, probably season 4.
I don't know, because I don't know when they're going to bring in Angstrom Levy and when he brings in the alternate stuff, and because I don't know how they're going to do the timeline.
Okay, so
it could be 3. It could be.
So realistically, and this trajectory, so that he just got captured, Invincible has to go back and do this and that. The time jump, it won't be a time jump realistically for Invincible, because they obviously don't do time jumps.
No.
So they could branch it out. So realistically, I'm thinking if the Invincible War will happen, we'll obviously get into season 3 already. Like that was confirmed a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I'm realistically season 4, probably when the Invincible War will happen. Maybe.
Well, I don't know. It could be 3, because I think the Invincible War happens after he gets back, and then Angstrom Levy fights him, and then they go through their whole thing, and then the end of the Angstrom Levy thing is the Invincible War, because Angstrom Levy's kind of the catalyst for that to happen.
Okay, for the other ones to come in.
Right, because he recruits them from alternate universes, and then they come in and just fucking wreck shit.
Yeah.
So I think that might be season 3.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking the end of season 2 is going to be like the climax of the fight in the comics between Angstrom and Invincible. Without spoiling.
Yeah. Okay.
There's like a very iconic shot I'm thinking of that will probably be the end of the season.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, that was going to be my next question. Like, is it going to be some like... How's the ending going to go? Is it going to be not necessarily comic accurate, but is it going to end necessarily kind of like how the comic would?
Yo, it'll 100% end. God, I could tell you, but I don't know.
No, don't. Okay, no. But that's why I'm trying to phrase it correctly.
I'm trying to tiptoe around.
Yes, because the last thing I want to do is give spoilers, but I definitely want to know certain things that will ease my mind to make me want to continue the series even more. Ooh, let me get over these topics real quick. Just a little space, just to and we'll go back into Invincible, because damn, that's all I want to talk about.
I know, dude.
I don't know if we got over this in the last podcast, but actually, oh, we didn't. Oh, I think it was like the day after. Ladies and gentlemen, we officially have our Lex Luthor in the James Gunn universe. Yes. It is Nicholas Hoult. I am beyond excited. How do you feel about it?
Did we not talk about it?
I don't know. It's not on the board, but I feel like we did. But regardless... Yeah, I know you and I texted about it. Like, I know I sent you the link, and you were like, dude, yes.
Dude, who better to play Lex Luthor than the man that lost out on Batman to Pattinson and Superman to goddamn Corn Sweat? That is the perfect Lex Luthor fucking origin. Like, that's perfect.
All he wants to be is super.
Yes.
And, dude, that drive, dude, it's going to be perfect. And here's the thing. He's a great actor.
I love him, man. I've loved him since Warm Bodies. That was the first thing I watched him in.
Dude.
Bro. Love that
Yes!
shit. God, that was a good movie.
Absolutely. Fuck yes. I don't care what anyone says, dude.
Watched the Tuesday matinee in Poto, Oklahoma. Before they had the fucking registers open, they gave us free drinks and popcorn so they didn't have to fucking open all of their change rolls. That
Dude.
shit was crazy. I was in 10th grade, bro. It was like the best day of my life. I was like, you mean all this for free? Like I was on a date. Me and Tay were on like our 5th date or something.
Good. What a
They
good.
didn't want to open the registers. They're just like, what drink do you want, man? Just
Fuck yes. Like, oh, thank you, sir.
anyway, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Nicholas Holt. Fuck yeah, Nicholas Holt.
Yes,
anyway, what's the
dude.
point of that?
Speaking of Superman Legacy, they officially have 2 new characters added to the script. We have Jimmy Olsen.
They could not have found a more perfect Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, dude.
There's no human being that has ever lived that looks more like Jimmy Olsen.
I'm going to butcher your last name. Actually, so we have a new Jimmy Olsen and an Eve Tessmacher, which is great. That's Lex Luthor's assistant.
Oh, okay.
They are played by Skylar Gizondo.
Gizondo, yes.
He will play Jimmy Olsen. Great. You've known him
Great
from the Santa Clarita Diet, and he was great in that.
Fuck yeah.
Goodness gracious.
God, he was
Sarah Sampiao will play Eve, Lex Luthor's assistant.
Okay, I missed that casting. I didn't even see it.
They were cast the same day. That's the they were like
really?
yeah. That's what we have right now.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah. Okay. She's done a couple Spanish films, things like that. She isn't super well known, which I think is perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
good.
just gonna do exactly what we need
Yes.
to give her whatever role they're gonna get.
Hire
with
an actor, not a big name.
Yep,
Or something
like
for
Skylar.
a cameo. Yeah.
100%.
Perfect.
Jimmy Olsen for a couple seasons, for a couple 2 movies.
Yep. The fact that Jimmy Olsen is cast, period, is just your faith in James Gunn
Chef's
should just be sky high.
Just a fucking okay, huh? He's good. He's a good shit. They got the Jimmy. Yes, it's perfect.
I'm just excited. Like it's cool as fuck. Like Superman Legacy, and we've already got Lois and fucking Jimmy Olsen.
We have a Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner.
Like
and,
what?
Yeah,
we have
we've
an
got so
engineer.
much.
We have the engineer already.
Yes,
You're like,
there's gonna be
what?
so much of the universe in the first fucking movie, dude. They're gonna show us so much of James Gunn's vision.
James Gunn got high as shit and watched JLU and was like, "Beat $100 this week and make that movie." What? We can do it.
Goddamn.
So we don't even have a Batman script yet. I'm not writing Batman. I'm writing this. I just imagine him and Peter Safran just shooting the shit and be like, what character should we add next? Like that's just their energy of just adding characters to a movie is what you and I would do, and it's very dangerous. Cause like that's just some random shit that you and I would be like, yeah, let's add this and this. But how are we gonna put it together? Right. James Gunn's capable of doing this shit, dude.
James Gunn can make the connection.
And here's the thing. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. I don't care if the movie is worse than The Flash in their eyes, is worse than the Marvels in the box office. In my head, James Gunn will still save the DCU.
Yes.
Because it's going to be the DCU done right. It's not going to be dark. The lighting won't be off. Brilliant. It's not going to be like they did it in the Adobe Lightroom or some shit. Like, it doesn't have to be set at night all the time like the Dark Knight series. It can be shot during the day. And even during the day, it doesn't have to be gray all the time. Metropolis was beautiful. Why did you make it gray all the time?
Yes. Just let him be Boy Scout. Let him be Farmer Boy.
Are they gonna have the heart attack already? Do you think?
There have not been any castings for his parents yet.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw a report that it went out for like, not for like celebrity, but for just like general casting, like middle age or like older woman and older dad. So they're not gonna have a very big role apparently. Yeah. So they could just be like flashback scenes or like.
I know he doesn't look like him, but I want Red from that '70s show to play the dad.
I mean, I can't hate it.
Like
Kurtwood Smith.
That's what it is. Yes, Kurtwood Smith.
He's a great.
Yes.
Great.
I knew it was a K. I didn't even want to say the wrong name. 100% Kurtwood Smith would be just a nice.
One man, that triggered a memory. One time in college, me and Tyler were watching through the entire regular show, and Kurtwood Smith voices a character at one point, and I was like, man, that dude really sounds like Red from that '70s show. And Tyler clowned me. He said, fuck no it doesn't, idiot, or whatever. And we watched like 3 or 4 episodes. Like, dude, that is red. And I finally IMDb'd it, and it was red. Tyler would not acknowledge me. He just moved on. He would never acknowledge that it was red, bro. I don't know why that popped into my head.
That makes it. Fuck yes, dude.
Dude, he would do that shit sometimes.
A little
he
bit.
would just move the fuck on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro gaslit me in real time. I'll never forget that. That shit blew my mind.
I have some of the fondest memories with Tyler.
Love him to death, man.
100%. We watched one of the best, worst B movies of all time called The Jerk Theory. It's with a guy called Josh Henderson, not Josh Hutcherson.
What a masterpiece that they made 9 years ago.
Dude,
True fucking visionary.
Dude, great.
Let's get him on the pod, goddammit.
That's a dream. Oh, a dream. Oh, 1,000%. The questions I would have for that man. First of all, you want to hit this. Second of all, tell me all about Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Fucking please.
Like, also, tell me all about Journey to the Center of the Earth, too. Also, Bridge to Terabithia, my friend. Let me tell you, that was a masterpiece. But also, fuck you for breaking hearts. Like, finally, someone that's interviewed. I'm going to tell you right now, as a fan, thank you for hurting my childhood and making me understand that the real world is real. Thank you for making me understand that it's sad. Because I don't think anyone's told you that to your face. Like, appreciate everything you've done with your amazing art. Like, incredible actor, man.
Yeah.
I love you to death. How dare you, though?
How fucking dare you?
How dare you make me sad like that?
You know what you did.
Yeah, you know. And no one's ever called you out on it because you're too handsome.
Right.
But, like, I've seen your movies. All of them. Even the break one when you broke into the gas station. I saw that shit, dog. Shame.
Oh, man. I'd love to have him on the pod.
That'd be the best. Josh Hutcherson, please, man. You're the absolute GOAT. Oh.
Really good. We never even talked about Five Nights, I don't believe, on a podcast ever. Did you ever watch it?
I watched the breakdown.
Oh, the breakdown. He did really good in it, man.
Yeah.
He did real good. I was impressed.
I like the storyline. I'm glad that they left it open to continue.
Yeah.
Especially it breaking Peacock's records immediately.
Dude,
and doing really well
it
in
still makes
box
so
office.
much money in the box office,
Which
even
is
though
like-
it dropped the same day on streaming.
It's like the Battinson movie. Dropped same day on HBO and in theaters.
Oh, did it really?
Fuck.
I didn't know.
Yes, dude.
That's insane.
Same thing with the Suicide Squad.
Well, it did terrible, though.
Better than the Marvels and the Flash.
Well,
And unfortunately, Blue Beetle.
That movie got fucked by the strike. The strike what needed to happen. Glad it happened and it's over now. But god damn, Blue Beetle got fucked by the strike.
Fuck yeah.
'Cause that movie deserved more money and more hype than it got.
Easily 800 mil. 800 mil is what it deserved.
What it deserved? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. What'd it make?
What it made?
Yeah.
Less than 2.
Yeah, easily.
Like 146 or something.
Give me 5. Break. Meet me halfway.
5 would have been great.
500
yeah.
mil. You know what I mean? It'd be perfect. I was talking about this with Allison yesterday. I was like, yeah, it's about to be crazy with Marvel's phase right now. Like with how they're pushing. They're pushing stuff back to an extent, but it's still part of their phases.
Right.
But they're still ramping it up to Secret Wars. So in all reality, and this will be the only time I say this because I don't believe in the other shit that Marvel's going to do. When they have to ramp everything up into Secret Wars for it to all make sense, we're going to have a month span, like a small 30-day where we won't have a Disney Plus Marvel show. Mm-hmm. And it'll probably be every 2 months where we don't have a movie dropping that year to get to Secret Wars.
Oh, really?
Because realistically, you have to do Moon Knight Season 2, Miss Marvel Season 2. You have to do Spider-Man 4, realistically. Yeah. You have to do Doctor Strange 3, The Fantastic Four, Deadpool 3.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that WandaVision spinoff show still coming out?
Yes. Agatha Darkhold Diaries comes out next October. Venom 3 comes out next year. Luckily, we have Madam Web, so that'll tie in a little bit. Thor 5 to an extent, because where the fuck will he be? How will he get there?
Right.
Maybe a Guardians. Maybe if they'll be a part of the Secret War, probably not. We'll have to get Miles at least a little bit. there's so many things that they have to do. Like we have to, if it's Secret Wars, where's the X-Men? Where are more than one Spider-Man? And how do they get there?
Okay.
There's so many different things that they have to go through to get to that. So this is the only time I'll say this. James Gunn might be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh shit.
That's all I'm saying. Dropping a Batman movie and a Superman movie and another Batman movie, you know what I mean, all the same year is great. I'm down for it, big dog. But man, that year right before Secret Wars, you better make sure that none of them suck. You better make sure that Themyscira is a good fucking show.
That's true.
You better make sure that
true.
Waller doesn't blow dick, because it's going to be a problem for you. Once Kevin Feige's back on track, he's amping everything to get shit together. It's about to be another multiversal? No, multi-world war. That's such a hard thing to say.
I didn't know what you were trying to say. Yeah,
it's a universal, like because they essentially
have getting it going.
Yeah, but they have it's essentially a planet where it's or they just battle. It's just bring everyone there to fight to the death.
Damn.
Like they have to bring in Doctor Doom, Doom,
really?
like yeah. So
That's sick.
There's so many different things they have to bring in where it's just like holy fuck, this is the content we'll get eventually is going to be majestic.
So you're real positive again then?
No. In James Gunn we trust always.
Well, of course.
But man, that's gonna be a good year for Marvel.
I think so.
Already, because it doesn't matter what they fucking drop, but they're ramping it up to Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So in that situation, James Gunn's in real trouble.
Okay.
Because he's making his universe. He's casting actors, which is blatant. But also Marvel has to cast actors now. Mm-hmm. For the things that they're doing. So it's going to be a whole bidding war against other actors trying to come in and things of that nature where like Netflix people are done with this or Amazon people are done with this. Well, where's Chris Pratt going to go? Where's Jason Momoa going to go now? Where it's God forbid they bring Gal Gadot in for some bullshit.
God forbid.
Yeah, Marvel's bringing back Ben Affleck in Daredevil for Deadpool 3. You know what I mean? James Gunn already lost Benny Affleck. He lost Daredevil. He lost to that version of Daredevil. You know what I mean? Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I'm just intrigued for that alone. I think that would be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm a little hesitant to what all is going to play out and what actors and who's going to be there and shit like that. But it's still up in the air. I still believe in DC better right now, which is very hard to say. Because I've always been a Marvel person, so this is a very big thing for me. But I love me some James Gunn, dude.
Man, he's doing good shit.
Dave Filoni is the new chief creator. Dave Filoni is the new chief creative officer of Lucasfilm.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
He's already well underway with Ahsoka season 2 and working on movies and how to tie everything together. And I can't wait.
Nice.
Because Dave Filoni likes start fucking lightsabers, dude, and I'm fucking damn for lightsabers. I'm fucking down, dude. Put that clip in. I want that shit. Fucking lightsabers, dude.
God, dude.
That's Star Wars. If that's it. I'm
damn straight.
Damn straight, dude. The Force is there. That's fine. That's fine. Have pew 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 pew. That's fine. But lightsabers, dude. Fuck. I'm aggressively passionate about fucking lightsabers. It's a problem. Like if you're not gonna have lightsabers, call it something else, dude. It's no longer Star Wars. It's just. Oh goodness! It's fucking pew pew in the sky. It's pew pew in space.
Jesus Christ.
Miss me with that fucking bullshit, dude. You're not getting me today. No, sir. Jenna Ortega is officially not coming back for Scream 7, 8, whatever it is going to be. Let's see. Scream 7 due to scheduling conflicts. However, they're talking about an official reboot again because the other main actress stood with Palestine, I believe, or said some things, and they were like, we're cutting ties with you. You're not going to be the star. So, yeah. Fuck them. It is what it is.
Whatever.
It's a bummer. I love the franchise, and they made an okay Scream 7. It was pretty good. I was
pretty good.
I was genuinely surprised.
Genuinely, okay.
1,000.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because they're legacy characters. They're the kids. Like
okay.
those Jenna Ortega and the other girl, they're the daughters, or one's the older one is the daughter of the main killer from the first movie, out of wedlock. And so you find that out in Scream 6. And in Scream 7, she's trying to deal with, like, seeing her dad, like, in her head, like, on some Luke Skywalker Yoda shit.
Yeah.
And, and he's like, you know you like doing this shit. Like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's fucking wild. Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan are officially coming back for a new Karate Kid franchise. And the casting call is officially out where they're looking for a new Karate Kid. That is fucking insane.
Okay, that's insane.
Yeah. Didn't watch
Wasn't
this.
the last Karate Kid Blue Beetle? Didn't he play in Karate Kid?
In Cobra Kai.
Oh,
like
that's
that
what it
5-season show or whatever.
That's what it was. Okay. Cobra Kai. That is Karate Kid though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's it's them older. It's I think he's trained by the other guy, the white dude from the franchise.
Okay.
And he's like using illegal, like the first episode's like using illegal kick in a tournament. Mm-hmm. And I lost everything.
Damn. Okay.
You're like, yeah.
Episode 1, huh?
Yeah, that like he's like a bum. Like he drives like the same car from like the 80s or something. Like he's like,
God, that's incredible.
Surviving off $1 a slice, like shit like that. Tim Allen says Disney has officially approached him for doing a Toy Story 5. What?
Heard about that.
That's crazy. How are they gonna do that, dude? He's off. Fuck, whatever, dude.
Fuck no.
He gained sentience and just fucking left on his own. Whatever. Kelsey Grammar is very adamant that he will be returning as Beast in the MCU, and he says he will be down for as long as they will have him.
He sounded really passionate about Beast.
Dude.
That was a really passionate statement.
Yeah, 100%.
Said he's very important to telling the story of... I was like, damn, he really fucking likes Beast. I had no idea.
It's his favorite character, which is
really?
fucking crazy to think.
It's nuts.
Like,
that's nuts.
Yeah, it's borderline Andrew Garfield's favorite superhero is Spider-Man.
Oh, right.
So for him to play Spider-Man is like, I'll do it forever. Like, I'm down.
I got you.
Tom Holland's favorite superhero wasn't Spider-Man. That's why he wanted out. Fuck him. Anna Taylor-Joy is officially in talks to play a female version of a Silver Surfer, which she'll play a alternate reality version of Juno instead of Norman. Norman's the main Fantastic Four thing. But realistically, so I'm calling it right now. Okay? It is 2023, November 27th. First movie, Fantastic Four. Alternate reality, okay? They fight Galactus and Juno, who is the Silver Surfer servant to Galactus. Okay. They lose at the end of the movie. Planets getting destroyed. Their universe is gone forever.
Okay.
However, end of the movie, TVA shows up, say, we need your help. Take them somewhere to ship them, like, where they have, because there's no superheroes where they're from. In their universe. Okay? So they're celebrities. They're the only people there.
Right.
So they're like, we have to take you somewhere, like, where we need your help where you're needed. So they drop them in Battle World. Or just in another planet where there's other superheroes, where the Avengers and X-Men are, shit like that. Where now that's just how they are. Thanks to the TVA and Loki. Thus bringing in, he's the god of stories now, able to bring...
That'd be sick.
Yes, that's how we'll do it. November 27th, 2023. I said it first. Y'all can suck my dick. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you much for watching Saturday Morning Cartoons. I've been your host, Dougie McDoubles. Next to me is the greatest podcast host in the world, is Ray Blanco. Let me tell you something. I love you guys so much. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for all of you on Patreon. Over a bajillion hours of content there. Please go check it out. We will see you guys next time. I've been Doug. This has been Ray. Please, please, please be safe.